Let us sit back and relax. Ease the body. Check that all the muscles of the body are relaxed. Starting from the toes, all the way upwards, your calves, your thighs. Slowly move to check that all the muscles are relaxed. The lower back, the spine. Keep the spine straight. Ease your arms, your fists. Just ease the tension if there's anything there. Ease the neck and shoulders. Ease your face. All the muscles, just keep them loose. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Breathe in slowly and breathe out. Slowly and deeply. Become fully aware of everything around you, whatever you see, you hear, you feel. You don't need to think too much about them. You don't have to analyze them, but be aware. And as you become more and more aware without any judgment, you will feel a huge burden just lifted off you. Sometimes I take on responsibilities of everything around me. I become a self-appointed person in charge or a leader. And I take on too much of worries, tension, and anxiety. I need to understand that I am in charge, firstly, of my own self, and to begin with, my thoughts. Everything else I can influence, but I can't control. But when I take full charge of my own self, my mind, my thoughts, and I work with them to keep them powerful, to keep them positive, to keep them focused in the direction that is most useful and necessary. Then I'm able to exercise maximum influence externally. But when I lose the sight of this fundamental truth, everything else falls apart. And I too don't feel good. So as we sit in meditation, let's come to terms with this reality. Because from this space, I feel more relaxed and I feel comforted. But also, I'm able to feel happy. I enjoy every moment. Because if I can take charge of my thoughts and if I can create elevated thoughts, then I enjoy my own company. I experiment with all of these things. I become a detective of my own self. And every moment there are new discoveries. There's joy in every realization after this. There's joy in understanding that I'm my master. And so whenever I choose, I can be peaceful. Whenever I choose, I can feel happy. Whenever I choose, I can feel confident and courageous. That's what it means to be in charge of your own self, to be in charge of your own life. And that's when there is true self-esteem. Because if I'm dancing at someone else's tunes, if I keep promising myself but I never execute, if I think I know what to do, I just can't do it. And if I think I know what to think, I just don't know how to get to that space. Then there's helplessness. Then I don't respect my own self. And so all of these things start working against me. So the first awareness and truth and reality I am in charge of my own thoughts. That's the one and only thing that's in my control. And that's the greatest treasure that I actually have with me. The treasure of thoughts. The key to my treasure store lies with me. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that so nice to know? The greatest treasure are my thoughts. And the key to that treasure store is with me. Let's just hold on to this thought for a few moments and relish in that realization. The greatest treasure I hold are my thoughts. Because it's my thoughts that make me feel peaceful, powerful, confident, loving, happy. That's my treasure. And I have the key to it. So right now I exercise the treasure. I create consciously thought. I am a peaceful being. And I hold on to those words, to the experience of those words, the meaning of it. I slowly repeat it again. I am a peaceful being. Stay with those thoughts. I am a peaceful being. Allow this peace to deepen within you. What does that mean, to allow the peace to deepen within you? When you hold on to no other thought at that point in time, and when your mind and your intellect is fully focused, which means you're able to see yourself that way, you're able to fully appreciate yourself as a being that's peaceful. And when you keep that thought brewing in the mind, you can deepen it. I am a peaceful being. Free from all the noise. With full awareness of everything around me, yet fully aware that I am in charge of my thoughts. And I just create a thought and I create my experience. I create thoughts, I am peaceful. And I allow that experience to emerge. So slowly there's one thought, that is I am peaceful, that I hold on to, and that is what occupies every part of my being. And every other thought subsides, slowly goes away, leaving me to experience that thought. I am peaceful. You can do the same with the next thought. I am happy. Deep within, one is the roles you play, the relationships you come into, the place you may be from, the possession you hold. Now I'm talking about that person. We're talking about the being that is peaceful and happy without receiving, attaining, nothing. It is. Being expresses itself through these roles and relationships. Sometimes it may have things right, sometimes it may not. That doesn't change who I am. That doesn't change my essence. That doesn't change the core of my being, which is peaceful, which is happy, which is filled with power. So, as this understanding deepens, peace and happiness deepen. I am powerful. I am powerful. I am pure. What does it mean when the understanding is there and when I'm able to have my mind focused in that understanding? I have an experience. So when I say I'm pure, what does it really mean to me? Contemplate on the meaning of purity, because all of us are deep within pure being. At the essence, I'm a spotless diamond. I'm genuine, honest, clean and clear. My intentions are always pure. I always want to be at my best, and I always like others to be at their best. Pure. So go beyond all the stories, all the visible artifacts outside. Go to the core of yourself. And understand that genuinity, that integrity inside, that need to truly be your best self always. Peaceful. I am happy. I am powerful. And I'm pure. Stay with these four innate qualities of the self for a few moments. Bring each one up to the mind. Repeat it, feel it, experience it, and then bring the next one. Understand it, feel it, experience it, and then bring the next one. Let's do that for a moment or two. It's good to give yourself a challenge. Having experienced these beautiful, your own innate qualities, by simply realizing that my greatest treasure are my thoughts, and I hold the key to them. With every creation of a thought, I experience it. What can I do to check those thoughts of mine as I go forward? And to change them. Because what happens? Why is it that I lose my peace of mind? Why do I become unhappy? Why do I feel weak sometimes? And why do I feel that I'm not pure? There's a simple reason for that. The quality of my thoughts change. The quality of my thoughts reduce. I stop paying attention to my thoughts. And then it's influenced by the environment. It's influenced by habit, recurring patterns of your thoughts. A poor recurring pattern is to keep holding on to the past. Another poor recurring pattern is to be too anxious about the future. So as you go through the day, the evening, today and tomorrow, till we come back and meet again for meditation, pay attention to your thoughts. Whenever you just say, okay, let me pause and see what's happening inside. it is very likely that you're caught in that repetitive pattern of the past or of the future, a recurring pattern of comparing yourself with something else, someone else, or of shifting your entire attention from the self as a being who is peaceful to the body with which you play a role. So all you need to do is check what's happening and change. Enhance the quality of the thought. If you're in the past, break the pattern, put a full stop. Say, all right, what have I learned? Now what do I do? If you're caught in the future, break the pattern, pause, say, okay, I can see that's important for me. What should I do right now? Can I plan? What must I focus on? If you catch yourself comparing yourself with anybody else, catch that pattern and appreciate that being for the lovely qualities they have. See what you can pick up from that. But also turn inwards and understand that I am also unique and special, just like everyone else. Everyone is unique and everyone is special. I am unique. I am special. You are unique. You are special. Feel grateful for everything. Have good wishes for everyone. Let's close with this beautiful thought. We are all unique. We are all special.